I'm Laura Hoy for Benzinga, and here's a look at what you can expect from the markets today, Monday, November 4th. This week, Twitter's $1.4 billion IPO will be heavily anticipated as investors watch to see whether or not the company will suffer the same fate as Facebook. At Twitter's Investor Roadshow, it was revealed that 2/3 of the company's users come from outside the US, but international ad revenue makes up only a fraction of the company's revenue. Although this creates a large opportunity, many believe that Twitter will struggle to cross cultural barriers in order to tailor the experience. Fairfax Financial Holdings could shore up a deal to take BlackBerry private on Monday. The deal, worth $4.7 billion, isn't a sure thing yet, as bids from other companies could extend the deadline. In an effort to help spur consumer spending, Greek shops were opened on a Sunday this weekend for the first time. Under a new law passed as part of the country's bailout program, shops will be open for 7 Sundays a year rather than the previously allowed 2. U.S. Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas President Richard Fisher spoke on Monday in Australia about the bank's plans moving forward. Fisher said that the Federal Reserve taper will be closely linked to economic data and blamed the U.S. government's irresponsibility for counteracting the benefits of the Fed's stimulus. Trading will likely be sluggish this week as investors exercise caution ahead of key U.S. data, which many believe will show the impact of the U.S. government shutdown. Payrolls data, due out on Friday, is expected to show only a minimal rise, which many believe is attributed to the U.S. budget showdown. Asian markets started off the week on a low note. The Japanese Nikkei was down by 0.88%, the South Korean Kospi lost 0.70%, and the Hang Seng Index was down by 0.28%. The Shenzhen Composite had the only gains, up 0.38%. In commodity markets, energy futures were higher, with Brent futures up 0.40% and WTI futures up by 0.12%. Gold gained 0.10%, but silver lost 0.47%. Industrial metals were lower across the board, with aluminum posting the largest loss, down 0.86%. European markets got off to a good start on Monday. The UK's FTSE was up by 0.41%, and the Eurozone Stock 600 gained 0.34%. The German DAX and France's CAC 40 were both up by 0.30%. Currency markets were quiet ahead of several central bank decisions. The euro gained 0.06% against the dollar, and the pound was up by 0.08% against the dollar. The yen gained 0.05% against the dollar, and the Australian dollar was up by 0.64% against the greenback. Notable earnings releases on Friday include Plains All-American Pipeline, Hill International, and CME Group. Monday's economic calendar will be filled with PMI data, including Chinese Services PMI, British Construction PMI, and Eurozone, German, Spanish, Italian, and French manufacturing PMI. Other notable releases include Eurozone investor confidence and U.S. factory orders. And that's it for today's Market Primer. I'm Laura Hoy for Benzinga, wishing all of you good luck on your Monday trades.